I'm coming back for you, baby. I'm coming back for you. What's up, y'all? Did you miss me? It's your favorite Northern Belle, aka it's your girl Joy, and welcome back from our 2-week, 3-week hiatus from these airwaves. So, not even gonna hold you. One week, I was just so down in the dumps that I could not physically get myself to record, and then the other week it was like this shit again. I don't have any content planned. I don't feel motivated. And then last week, y'all, I totally forgot. And it was again like I didn't have the content that I was ready to put out for you guys. And I've also been like planning a new rebrand to drop in the new year, but that's neither here nor there. It's your favorite Northern Belle, aka it's your girl Jordan. Welcome back to So Hear Me Out, the podcast. So we are literally going into the last week of the year, and where the hell has the time gone, right? But in true self-reflection, self-reflecting manner, I am going to give you guys my 2022 Icks. So I wrote down 12, but then I had to add 13 for good luck, that one number off. So if you guys are not familiar with ick culture, it's pretty much pet peeves. But now people are doing these trends on TikTok where they're doing their icks with their significant others, like with their dog, with themselves. So this is going to be my 2022 recap / ick. And let's get started. So hear me out. One of my icks were the soft girl era. Not necessarily women that were in the soft girl era, but kind of like the shame of women who didn't want to be in that era or who were in that era. I feel like, especially with my generation, it's so important for us to be booked and busy. It's so important for us to look like we're doing so much. And that is not necessarily true. That really doesn't define success. And for some people, that is what it does. But for me, it is not that. As y'all can clearly see, it is not the fact that I have done things and I'm so busy I don't have time to breathe or to talk to people or to, speak to my family. It's more or less like I feel successful when I am not drained after a long day, but I am like happy, I'm fulfilled. That's success to me. And sometimes, yes, on my work calendar and stuff like that, I tell people that I'm busy. I set aside 30 minutes like once a week or once a month sometimes, and I go ahead and just relax. I sit there and I do a brain dump. I look at my calendar. I kind of, look for inspiration on the web and stuff, but I take a moment to detach from everything and just be myself. And for me, what I'm learning is I do a lot more of my best work when I don't feel stressed and when I am allowing myself to be, rooted. So a lot of times at work, I'll take off my shoes. I always have on socks. I take off my shoes and I like to walk around, and I have a new office now, so it has carpet. So I feel like, I'm living a luxurious life. I walk around, I stretch a little bit, I sit in a like crisscross applesauce kind of manner. I'll do those kind of things and I'll just detach for a minute and get back to it. So the soft girl shame is kind of what my ick was, because I feel like I am not in my soft girl era. Like I explained to y'all, there are moments when I do feel like it, but a lot of the moments I don't. And that is just me and my nature. But I feel like that era is different for everybody. So when you're not doing the textbook version, people do look at you funny, especially because it's something so new and it's such a niche, right? Next, my second ick of 2022 was the gas prices. I have never been the person that has paid attention to gas prices, right? And that's because, one, I grew up in New York, so I didn't really care about the gas prices. Like I was taking the train, taking the bus. But now that I live somewhere where I have to drive, I also wasn't into that either at first, because, what am I going to do? Walk? I live too far. So being able to like actually sit there and look at it, like the COVID gas prices were immaculate, chef's kiss, but now it was going up and down. I just want them to be stable. That's all I want. I just want them to be stable, like how they expect people to be stable to pay these prices. Next, social media preachers. y'all. We all have at least one on our timeline, right? Either it's on our Twitter, it's on our social media, somewhere. We have a social media preacher. And not to say that I don't respect those who are in the spiritual community, who that is their passion, that is their calling, and that's how they communicate with others. And, they are a vessel. And I love that. It's those who are hypocrites and don't take accountability. Those kind of preachers, and those social media preachers who are like, social media is the devil. Well, that's how you're growing your platform. That's how you're getting your message out. I just don't appreciate hypocrite, especially when they try to bring God into why they're a hypocrite. Not doing it. Excuse me. Thank you. Next, the dental industry. Okay, let me talk to y'all. All the dentists, all the orthodontists, all of y'all who be playing in mouths. Let me talk to y'all. Step to the front. There's no reason why it costs upwards of $2,000 to do a root canal. That is it. That is all. I'm about to go back to school and be a dentist because I've always had an obsession with teeth. So I feel like that was my calling that I missed. But I'll be doing them on myself from now on. I'll be doing my cleanings myself. I'll be doing it all. And don't y'all dare go and call me yuck mouth for needing a root canal. Literally, I think I just have a bad strand when it comes to teeth. A bad strand of genetics. Moving on. Property tax. The state of Virginia. This is about you. Why do people pay property taxes? If you don't mind me asking. I also feel like I shouldn't have to pay property tax if I am renting or still paying off said vehicle or apartment or house, right? I shouldn't have to pay those taxes because I don't own it as of yet. I'm still paying off on it. So I think y'all should just leave me the heck alone on that one. That's my truth. That is my truth. And I think property taxes should be illegal at this point. Like, get over it. Like, y'all literally have people paying property tax in the middle of COVID. No decorum, no class. I just think y'all should really think about what you're doing and the kind of presence that you want to be. Think about your brand, Virginia. Think about your brand, okay? And especially the city of Alexandria. Count your days. I'm not playing with y'all. I refuse to play with y'all. And if y'all think that I'm going to pay property taxes and I have not lived there, y'all got another thing coming. You will be hearing from me via email. And to the lady who gave me the wrong email, I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm not gonna fuck you up, but I'm gonna give you a terrible review. Because yes, I did notate your name, but thank you so much for giving me the wrong email address. Appreciate it, peaches. Moving on. The 5-day work week. Now, don't get me wrong. Like I said, and I'm going to stick beside myself. I love what I do for work. I love my coworkers, and that's great. The 5-day work week, though, you're kidding. You're kidding. Like 4 days, cool. 3 days, even better, but 5, y'all are really wilding for respect, and I need all of us to just have a come to Jesus moment because it's never that serious. We do not have to be there 5 days a week in person. There for no reason. People be at home and I be sitting there by myself just talking to nobody. Who is the HRing for if nobody can help me? If I can't help anybody because they're not there. I can't put an investigation on if y'all don't actually show up to work. So, abolish the 5-day work week and help me have a lot more to do. Honestly, it should be a 4-day work week and 2 days of work from home. That's what it should be. I'm telling y'all, there's a company out there that's looking for me. And when y'all find me, I'm greatly appreciated because those are the days that we work. And I'll be excited about that. Or maybe my company's turning their lives around. I don't know, but I hope so. I hope that's it. Next, acrylic nails. Now, not specifically acrylic nails only, but the nail community. You know what? The self-care industry, right? So I haven't had the luxury of knowing a hairstylist that charged me to do my hair at an insane price and wanted me to comb my hair parted, styled, and put together and just picture ready. But there are people out there like that, and you need to count your days. YouTube University is at an all-time high, our enrollment rate, and we are about to take over, okay? Because I've done did faux locks, I done did a silk press, I done did a flat twist. I officially learned how to put on my press-ons and make them last for more than just 3 days. So count your days, self-care industry. You guys are really out here charging, taxing, doing crazy things, scheming all over what? All over your craft, your passion, quote unquote. But you are charging people their whole salary. And you don't even want to wash hair or include deep conditions or include trims or anything like that. Do any kind of customer appreciation. Yeah, count them days. Thanks. Appreciate it. My other ick was that maybe it's just me and my ears, but the music wasn't hitting this year. Like there was really a moment in time when I just did not listen to music at all because it wasn't hitting. Like nothing was like, oh, this is a bop, this is good. And you know what? It wasn't like back to back to back how we've had in previous years where everything was a banger. Like even if you didn't listen to this artist, you listened to that album because it was so elite. Like we need to go back to the days where we had listening parties because we knew the music was going to hit. We were ready for it. And lately, have you seen that? Well, because of COVID, no. But also like nothing has been hitting this year. Shout out to Beyonce for saving us. And, shout out to Jasmine Sullivan. Shout out to all the girls, who was doing what they were supposed to be doing. But the men this year were not hitting on nothing. And correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not a man hater. But it just wasn't giving the men that we used to listen to, right? If you was a rapper, you was a rapper. You wasn't no singing rapper. If you was a singer, you was a singer. You wasn't no talking singer. I feel like now people are so focused on the epilogues and like the middle pieces of the skits. They weren't so focused on the craft of singing and what they were singing, but it could just be me. So y'all let me know if the music wasn't hitting for y'all too. Another ick that I had this year. To all the grown women who are my mama's age and older, we are not friends. And I hate that I have to keep telling y'all that you're not one of my little friends. Like, I come to work to do my job and then leave, and y'all want to beef with me. And that's crazy. But I'm not beefing with nobody that's my mama age or older, or that's 40 years plus, okay? I'm not beefing with y'all because we have nothing in common. We will not be doing that. And if you feel the need to argue with somebody, argue with your mama. Argue with your friends. Because stay out of my business. Y'all are in that extra grown folk business. I'm in just new grown folk business. Stay out of mine. Thank you. Next. Netflix wasn't hitting. I don't know. I think because due to COVID, we sat at home and we watched all of these things. We watched Hulu completely. We watched Netflix completely. We watched Disney Plus completely. Nothing was hitting for anything. And the series were just boring to me. What is that thing called? Not The Circle. Love is Blind. Wasn't hitting on nothing. Nothing. None of the series were exciting to me. Nothing. And maybe it's just my palette is changing for entertainment, but nothing. It did absolutely nothing for me. Next, my ick was the 757 club culture. Now, not the club called culture, but the club culture. Y'all tried to shut down the club scene in the 757, and that's so crazy to me because literally you could make so much profit off of it. And let's be honest, there's crime everywhere. So for you to single out just these clubs in the 757 in general because of, let's be honest, gentrification, you guys do not want to keep us here and alive and well. When people, when my mom was coming up, she was always, not always, but she was at the club. And I also feel like the club scene has changed a lot. I've been told by people, because we do hang around people who are older than us. The club used to be fun. You could dance with anybody else's man, and it wasn't a beef or an issue because everybody was here just to have a good time. And I feel like that was something else that, we don't have a good time anymore. We need to bring back the aesthetic of having a good time. Having fun with your friends, feeling safe somewhere, heavy on the feeling safe somewhere. But the listening parties, the decorum, the actual festivities, the actual, fellowship. We need to get back to that because it is lost in the sauce somewhere, and we got to get it back. It's killing me. Another ick, a part of my Not It series. The stores were not storing this year. When I tell you, this past weekend, I went to legitimately 8 stores, and I only got stuff from 4 of the stores. The stores were not hitting on anything, and it could have been the lines, but it also is like, y'all are complaining about how the unemployment rate is so high. You guys literally took jobs away from people. People are understaffed and overworked, and you refuse to hire cashiers and actually have them do their jobs. Hire people to be on the sales floor and greet and help and actually commit to the whole idea of customer service. The stores are not storing. It is giving H&M in every store that I went to. And y'all know the H&M employees. You know them. They don't speak. They wear their little keychains around their necks and they keep it moving. They do not help out, and they barely want to be on the register when that's what they were hired to do. You need to give me the 2015 and back customer service, okay? Because they used to care about what I wanted to do, maybe because I was Black, but they used to care about what I wanted to wear. They used to want to know my name. They used to want to help me. They used to want to go and get the clothes for me. They used to want to upsell me. Now y'all don't want to do nothing. Y'all are lazy, and it shows, okay? Your metrics are not being based off of sales, and it shows. And I need all of the regional people to get that back, okay? Because when I was at Route 21, we had to upsell, and if we didn't, we could see it in the numbers. So let's get back to the real decorum of customer service, because now you got people like out here that's door dashing and Uber eating and Instacart, and they don't got no kind of manners, no kind of decorum, no kind of sense of empathy or ethics. And it shows, and I need y'all to do better. Thank you. My last ick. I just want to give y'all a brief synopsis into my life. I have 0 children. I have a godchild, but 0 children. My child is a fur animal, okay? He is a fur baby. He is a dog. I paid $75 for his food, for 3 boxes of food and 4 bags of treats. Yeah, no, it's give that man a social security card number so that I can get my taxes back on him, because that's wild. You literally... Dog food is getting really out of hand. I saw this post and it was like, plants are the new pets, pets are the new kids, and kids are this endangered species that no one is really talking about and nobody really wants to have. And I give that. That's facts. I cannot give up my Milo bear because he is literally my baby. Like, I birthed him, but like, it's giving, I need a coupon. And to all the Petcos, Chewies, and all that good stuff, sponsor this man. Because he needs a job. But yeah, dog food is getting outrageously expensive, and it's giving Milo's gonna eat, and I'm just gonna sit here and ask him if I can have some of that Beneful, because it's getting hard out here for a pimp. But yeah, y'all, that's it for me. Look out for our new kind of feel, new kind of vibe in 2023. I'm so excited. I do apologize for being gone with no kind of social media talking to. I've been doing Vlogmas on TikTok, so be sure to follow me on there, okay, girl? I'm trying to become an influencer, a little baby influencer. I have big goals and big plans for the next year, so hopefully you guys will keep rocking with me and our family will keep growing. Let me know what some of your icks were of 2022. I'm pretty sure that we had the same ones, or I probably missed a few and I didn't even realize it. It's been real. It's been fun. You'll hear me out for another one next Friday. All right, bye.